This way.
Welcome back, lords and ladies, to another...
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic
interesting.
and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Welcome back to the next episode of Hogwarts Legacy. You know the drill. But if you guys don't, and this is your first time, please go back and watch the first 2 episodes. There's an amazing prologue to this game that you guys will love, and it actually does a great job of showing every mechanic in the game so far. If you guys haven't watched that, please do. The controls for this game feel buttery smooth. I love it. There is a little bit of stuttering, which may be because it is a new game, maybe because of my own PC limitations. I don't have the best PC.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
But it's definitely on the high, I would say higher end-ish.
The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
Interesting, okay.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Oh! So, essence of it. Interesting. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Interesting. Okay. Challenges. Field guide pages. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back to often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so that's...
Revelio. Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Dude, that just encourages me to cast Revelio every single time. Oh, kitty! Oh. Listen, if your game ever had... If you're watching this, and you are a game developer or anything of the sorts, and you include cats and dogs in your game,
You've classes to attend.
You have to allow players the chance to pet them. There. Unforgivable curses. Interesting. And that's the other thing, is that there's what? 4, 5. I think they said there's 24 spells that you actually learn, which very keen observers notice that there is a missing block there. So you do notice that, as well as you do have your 8 essential spells that you will learn throughout your time in Hogwarts. So you can just automatically cast these.
Revelio.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Oh, those are travel points. The left side of the map is where students and professors live. Common rooms and Great Hall. On the right side, I guess. So this is the South Wing. Green flames discovered, including your own house common room. Gray is undiscovered. Interesting. Right side is academics. This is the library. Oh, that's a cool way of doing fast travels. I mean, obviously they were going to do flue powder. because you really can't do the other teleportation.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
But it would be nice if
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
It would have been cool though to see like a flute powder animation of you throwing the powder down at your feet.
Something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I haven't been down to the boathouse since arriving in my first year.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like
first
to
classes,
be sure you
yay!
get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Like my wand.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes. All
Wait.
terribly useful.
If it's
I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining
If it's just
wizard.
Charms class,
and a
why would I be
talented
learning
teacher.
spells and jinxes when you just called Charms a separate thing? Wouldn't it be called, like, Intro to Magic? Because then it would be Charms, Spells, Jinxes instead of just Charms. That's kind of a dumb way of naming the class.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
That's not honest at all. Hecket, you know.
You
The,
mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Greek
Hogsmeade
goddess.
is the only all-wizarding
Shit,
village
what is
in
she the
Britain,
Greek goddess
and
of?
is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able
I'll
to
remember
find
it soon,
all of
but
the school supplies you
I know she's a
require
Greek
in
goddess.
Hogsmeade.
Not,
You will also,
maybe,
I
wait.
imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Greek goddess of... What is it? Why am I blanking on that? I can't remember that.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Not
A lot
spite.
to absorb on your first day.
Not
and you have
retaliation.
much to learn. Happily, your professors
Not
have agreed to
competition.
create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up
Oh
to speed
yay,
in no time.
additional homework.
Judging by
My
your adept use of Revelio earlier,
most fun.
I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
Yes, he did.
Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I should probably tell her the
We
truth.
did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Yeah.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor
Hey, there's
Fig.
Professor Pig.
Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
My cat wanted to
Well, I'm
come
just
in.
glad you both
I need to
arrived
let
in
him in,
one
or else he'd be
piece.
meowing at the door all day.
Perfectly good boats
And I
carriages
can
to
hear that,
hold,
and that's
and
annoying,
you
so...
chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
It's-
Good luck.
My
today.
cat is very needy,
And remember to use
so
your
you might
field
see him
guide.
actually jump up on my
It'll be
lap
invaluable
if he
to you.
chooses to jump up here.
And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Interesting. Okay. I'm not going to talk to him just yet.
Revelio. Revelio.
No? Oh! Oh, that's... So I don't have open world yet. Interesting. Very interesting.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Well,
Yes,
duh.
well,
I mean, it's
Professor
a little...
Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch.
It
was
doesn't
right
take
keep the
much to
details
realize
yourself
that
for
we're
now.
lying.
We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good.
She's a narc.
Now, as capable as you are,
That's
I
disappointing to hear
believe the
from a
ability you
Weasley.
possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, yeah. Map. They're calling it quest markers as magic. Locked by spells and or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to acquire the level and or the required spell to activate the quest. Quest assignments or as quest rewards. Okay. Shit.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be
Yes.
incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
Yes,
I shall
Mr.
reach out
Ollivander.
when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
Lords and ladies, welcome back. Apologies about that. For some reason, once again, my recording software did not want to record. So, I had to take a little step. What is this? Ooh. So, by the way, when I first did this area, before I realized that, you know, I was not getting the or it was not recording. I didn't actually find this thing, so yeah. It's like this gear. Yeah, seems about right. I don't like the cap on me. But, challenges. This. So we got that.
Revelio.
Anything over here? No? Alright. So,
What am I missing?
I know there's that side quest. And actually, I also fumbled around with this a little bit. I still wasn't able to figure this out, so... don't know.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
That's another flu powder thing. No, can I? That happened then as well. Doesn't want to move. Screw you too. There's another flu. Chance-free curation courtyard. The one that I did get, I know, is this one. And then, of course, we have Peeves over here, the trickster. Still weirds me out. Hey Google, turn on bedroom light 100%. That's much better. I just had to... Oh, wait, that's a howler. Oh, yeah. So we gotta go this way.
Revelio.
I think. Yeah, there's none over here, but we can go up to... What's this? This side. See, it's like these tiny little things in the design that I do love. And sprint up to... No, wait. There we go. There. First day of class! Yay! Oh, I didn't decrease... did I? My settings still decreased?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
I like
One thing I've learned
She's
as unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice.
She says as an unspeakable. I don't remember what an I don't even know what an unspeakable is. If that might be a type of wizard or what. Oh, I can ace this first try. I said it once and I'll say it again. I love the concept of learning new spells and that you have to trace out the path first before you can just cast it like that.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
They want me to take off these glasses because it just looks weird. For now, at least. Alright.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember,
Levioso.
basic good. Now, well done.
Eh.
Very good. But
Very
the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego.
His
You may
line
begin.
comes off like such a douche. Like, time for a proper welcome.
Levioso, Protego. I know. This is your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Levioso.
And kick him off. And he's done. Yeah, I am pretty
Not
good at it.
bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
See, that just comes off so arrogant. But then it's like, he's
I put
not.
you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
I don't know if it's me.
Right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is just...
Always thought Levioso was
But-
for first years.
Nice work.
The dialogue
Well, that duel was quite
feels
something.
very
Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
stagnant.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by
Especially
the way,
with their facial
didn't
features.
expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was
I
right
think it's
about
just
you.
staring at that
If you want to
skeleton
get
behind
the
me.
most out of your
And that's
time at Hogwarts,
A little
you're going
weird.
to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
Oh, you
Perhaps
will.
somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance.
I don't even know who
if
that
you're
is.
interested. Till next time.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Yeah, me too. New quest available. Crossed wands, round one. Nah, I think I'll attend Charms class first. So we go this
What are
way.
you up to
No,
now?
go this way. What a goofy run. Let me. I don't like that. Let me check something. Settings. Performance. Yeah. Do that. Now we run. Spin that.
Ronan would he recommend for a duel?
I feel like that should be magic, but it's not.
Got a peek at the prefect's bathroom.
Now we go up again. Up. Is this one? No. Shit, I'm doing it again. I told myself I wouldn't do it. Like, I can't help myself.
Revelio.
It's just too tempting to just run around and cast Revelio.
Professor Roman tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to go back to the lesson.
I'm so sorry.
You can't
The
imagine how
werewolves joined the
inconvenient.
goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flat.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get
3
people
zeros
slack.
or 2.
She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all
1,
detention.
5.
And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gorge.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
I don't understand that. I honestly don't understand. That was totally guess. So silver 4 eye spectacles and a wide mirror.
Revelio.
There's nothing else in this room? Yeah, I need to,
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I guess, figure that out, but that can be for another day. Charms class. Charms class is fun. Last time I did this, you know, when I didn't know it was recording,
Here, behind you.
I tied the minigame both
There is an
times.
open seat
Let's see
Thank you.
if I can win both times.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
See, it's a funny joke.
Do you?
Come on,
even
guys, you
remember
need to
how perform
laugh.
A basic summoning charm. Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
No. Now. Like a bro. It's like I've done this before.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good,
Miss
everyone.
Onai.
That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to
Excuse
have
me.
the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
So, like I was saying earlier, whenever they're having conversations, most of them, I feel like, don't have a lot of facial expressions. And I guess you could say that's more human than having overly expressions. But I don't know, I just feel like in a game...
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure
like the mouth
Quidditch
movements
players amongst
aren't
us
bad.
would agree. Hmm?
But like the eyes, the eyebrow, the smile, the
What
smirk...
better than a bit of sport to put our prowess
I
with
just
the
feel like
summoning charm
they're
to the
lacking.
test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish. Splendid! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, very good.
And last one, because I'm perfect.
Excellent control there.
Perfect game. Perfect one.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor.
Points for
Well, there's
Gryffindor.
certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you
Of course,
care
friendly
to give
competition.
our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
No, it's not.
Accio.
Happens to the best of us.
Here we go.
Oh, shit. Well, what I can do... is that one, and then I can knock this one off.
There we go.
And
Accio.
here we go.
You are
I
not
win.
making this easy for me, are you?
And I won. See, last game, we tied.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
And he actually made a comment about how we tied.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
I think we also tied on this one as well last time. So I'll see. Let me see if I can get better.
Settles it all.
Be sharp.
Yes!
Not bad, not bad.
Accio.
Shit.
Not to worry.
Here we go.
She did the same thing last time too.
That is how it's done.
Very good.
That's so close. Oh, you bastard.
There we go.
90. Oh, I got this. Yeah, easy. I got this. Just right.
Accio.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
There we go. I win.
Nicely
100
done.
points. I won both times this time instead of tying both times. Now let's see if the dialogue is different.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
See, that facial expression just looked too bland. You know?
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
I'm just like, what? What?
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
Ooh, Wagadu.
My mother received an offer to teach divination here.
Why'd you
Before
transfer
I knew
from
it,
Wagadu to
we had
here?
left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
See, it'd be cool if we could visit the other schools.
It's nice to learn about
Like the
another wizarding
other
school.
wizarding schools, like Wagadu, or the one in Siberia, or the one in France, or the one in Americas.
Better not keep him waiting.
Like, I think that'd be so cool and such a fun DLC idea.
Of course. You can use
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as
I will
gifted
say-
a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor.
It did
I enjoyed the
change,
match.
because it said
Miss
earlier that
Onai
I
is always
tied
a
with Miss
fierce
Onai, and I
competitor.
did as good as
I
her.
sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
I will say, like, the voice acting, top notch. But we'll end this episode. We're back up to where I left off last one, so, you know, we're back on track, buds. Back on track, guys. And I'm enjoying this game so much. It's a lot of fun. It's gorgeous, beautifully crafted. Yeah, there are some quirks on it, there are some bugs, but it feels so smooth. The combat is amazing. The spell crafting is great. I'm very proud of this game, and I'm loving it. Every minute of it. You guys are too. Don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment down below. And as always, stay royal, my friends.